Now, our next topic is how to find the total resistance. Our next topic is, I repeat it, our next topic is how to find total resistance. As we have studied earlier, there are two ways of finding the total resistance. One is series combination and another is parallel combination. In series combination, the formula is to find the total resistance is simply adding the total resistance. Suppose you have been given in the question the wire AB, there is three resistors R1, R2 and R3 are connected of 5 ohm resistance each. I again repeat the question. In series combination, three resistors of 5 ohm, 5 ohm and 5 ohm are connected in series. Now, how to find the total resistance in series combination? To find the total combination in series combination, the formula is total resistance R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. There are three resistance R1, R2 and R3. We will simply add all of them. That is R1 plus R2 plus R3. That is 5 ohm, 5, 5, 5. That is 5 ohm plus 5 ohm plus 5 ohm. That will give total 15 ohm. So this in series combination it will be total 15 ohm. We are simply adding the given resistance. Now the second is parallel combination. The figure you can just make out the difference between them. In series we are just adding end to end all the resistors, while in case of parallel combination we are just joining the end points of each of the resistors to one point and another end of the resistors are being connected to the another point. In this case also we are taking the same amount as their resistors, that is 5 ohm, 5 ohm and 5 ohm. Here again we are combining three different resistors of 5 ohm each as in parallel combination. Now what is the formula? The formula finding the total combination in parallel resistance is 1 upon R, that is the total combination, 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2, 1 upon R3. I again repeat it, 1 upon R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Now put the values, that is R1 is 5, R2 is 5 and R3 is also 5. That is 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. That is the values of 3. That is 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5. Now just take the LCM of all the three, that is 5, and on dividing and multiplying with the numerators we have also got 1, 1, 1. So the total of numerators is 3 and the LCM is 5. That is 1 upon R is equal to 3 upon 5. Now as it is 1 upon R, we have to inverse it. It will 1 upon R is equal to 3 upon 5. So our resistance will be 5 upon 3. That is the inverse of that. 5 upon 3, that is 1.66 ohm. Thus we can see we have taken equal amount of resistance in case of series as well as in case of parallel. But in case of series resistance, the total resistance is quite more. That is 15 ohm. While in case of same amount of resistance we have taken in parallel combination, but in this case the total resistance is quite less. In C1 combining the equal amount of resistance in series combination, we are getting 15 ohm. But the same amount of resistors when we take it in parallel resistors, parallel combination, we are getting only 1.66 ohm. So by this case we can prove it by combining the resistors in through series combination. We are getting more amount of resistance, while if we combine the same amount of resistance through parallel combination, the total amount of the resistance will be quite less. Now in this case we have changed the values. Now we have taken, previously we have taken the same amount of resistance, but in now this case we have taken another example in which we are changing the values of total resistance. We are changing the values of resistance. Now we have taken the resistance as 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm. Now let us see the difference between them. In series combination, when we are taking the resistance of different values, now what will they, in combination of series resistance, that is R barabar R1 plus R2 plus R3, that is R1, R2 and R3, we are simply adding in them. The value of R1 is 5, value of R2 is 10 and value of R3 is 15 ohm. Now on adding of all these three, we are getting 5 plus 10, 15 and 15 and 15, 30 ohm. You need to write the units whenever you are doing in physics numericals, because if you are not writing the numericals, you are not defining its quantity. So quantity is to be recognized in every numerical, get remind of that. Now when we are taking with parallel combination, we are having the same values of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm. In this case, the value of finding the parallel combination is 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. The value of R1 is 5, value of R2 is 10 ohm and value of R3 is 15 ohm. The LCM of 5, 10 and 15 is 30. On dividing with the denominators and multiplying with the numerators, we are getting 30 upon 5, that is 6, then 10 upon 30 upon 10, that is 3, and 30 on 15, that is 2. Then adding 6 plus 3 plus 2, that is 11. Therefore, total 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 30. Now, take the reciprocal of this, get the inverse to find the total resistance. That is 11 upon 30, get inverse is 30 and 1 multiply. 30 upon 11, that is 2.72 ohm. Again, we are saying that again we have find out that while the difference between series combination and parallel combination, while joining the resistance in the series combination, we are getting more amount of resistance, while joining the resistors in parallel combination, we are getting less amount of resistance. In series combination, we are getting 30 ohm, while same resistors when we are combining in parallel resistance, then it is in 2.72 ohm. That is the difference between joining or combining the resistance in series combination and parallel combination.